Why is it so important to do this?
For justice.
And
Step back.
For all people.
Step back. Line it up right here.
You can see it's a very, very chaotic scene. Now, police are starting to move down the street because there's other individuals behind us who are now retreating up the street. They're trying to form a cordon now around the people who are being arrested so that we can't speak to them. And they have a heavy armored truck here that's now going after the individuals who are up the street. If you can look all the way down the street, you can see individuals there who took off once the police moved in here at City Hall. And here come the horses as well. Police clearly not taking any grief from anybody tonight here in Baltimore. A little surprising that the night would end with. Why is that? Well, then over here. Why is that?
They're asking you to move down here, sir. Please.
But why is that?
Because they asked you to, sir. Please comply.
This is it.
Do me a favor, will you please?
Are we under martial law, or is this?
Can you do me a favor, please? You're going. It is a curfew. Can you do me a favor?
The media has the right to work.
I understand.
During a curfew.
I understand.
So then we can be on the sidewalk.
That's the one they're asking you to do.
Miguel.
Which, please?
Miguel,
well, I would prefer
it's
to
not
be
worth
here.
it.
That's all right. We will. Yes. Okay. He'd prefer to go home. All right, we're moving.
They asked the media to go through.
All right, Miguel.
So they're letting us go through.
I understand.
They're letting us go through. All right. So we're going through. It is shocking that in a city like this, it would come to this. Most police officers have let us move fairly freely, but tonight, clearly, they want it to stop. I don't know that it is going to serve their purposes. Don?
Yeah, I understand that you're very frustrated and you do have the right to work, but at this moment, we need you on TV. We don't want you to get arrested, and you're quite right. We should be working. Yeah. Okay, so Miguel, stand by. I'm going to bring in, get some more.
Another arrestee coming through.
Go ahead.
They just brought in another person who was arrested. So I've counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8, maybe 10 arrests tonight so far. It looks like probably more, given the number of locations that they were moving to and from.
It's actually surprising, Miguel, that that they're arresting people. And stand by, because I want to. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a little shocking that they're pushing media back to the sidewalk as well. I mean, I think that the First Amendment and the Constitution still applies in Baltimore, Maryland, under a curfew. They've made that rule very, very clear when they put this into effect, and tonight, police are changing that rule, Don.
Yeah. I want to find out what's different about tonight. I want to bring in Rob.
It was worth it, and she believed that she wanted justice for African Americans. Several people have gone into this van here. They've created a little space for them, surrounding it with both officers on horses and riot police. You can see in their hands they're holding the pepper spray right down here, Eddie, right in there in his hand. Thank you very much. And they are prepared to deploy it, and clearly trying to keep the media out of the area that they want to operate in, despite this being a public space. Don?
Yeah. And Miguel, you I would say rightly so, you got a little feisty there. And so you know what these protesters are dealing with, because in some instances, because you're dealing with it as well. It's a curfew, not a curfew for you, though, because you're with the media, but a curfew for them. And
correct.
So, and talk to me about that.
Well, and not a curfew for people who are working as well, according to the city. But when it comes to City Hall, there are different rules that applied, and they put that into effect. I mean, this is not that is under martial law. This is a curfew. That does not mean that constitutional rights go away. It does not mean that the military is in control. It does not mean that this is now a police state. It means that there's a curfew, and if you're not working, you don't have an emergency, you should be home. But if there's a public sidewalk that one wants to be on, and you are working as a working member of the media, then one should be. It's fairly basic. It's particularly ironic that it's happening here at the base of City Hall.